Sergeant.
Renteria. First name's Jose.
You got somebody you want to give a shout out to in the States?
My mom, she's sick. She gets easily sick. COVID's happening right now, so shout out to my mom. My girlfriend Gina, been with her for a year now. My whole family. My godson, he's like barely 2. Yeah.
So you ready to get this etouffee started?
Yeah, I mean, I saw your videos. I think they look fucking great. I want to try it for myself.
All right, let's get in the kitchen.
All right.
Everybody just sat down and was like, oh, Sergeant's gonna do this.
Yeah, Sergeant's got it.
There we go. All right, about an hour and a half cooking, and we'll get the rest of the stuff ready. All right, so we're doing our parsley. So what we do is we go in and take a small piece off the top. This is gonna be hard with this wind blowing.
With all this wind.
Okay. Well, take this into the kitchen and I'll let you do it over there. Get them all clumped up. Let's get all this out of here.
Okay.
There we go. Just cut them up. This is time consuming, but chop them up real fine. And back. We got our green onions. I'm gonna cut these off here because I'm gonna go replant these. Let's take them here. A little bit smaller. Why y'all do things backwards? Just dump it in. I'm gonna start in there. There you go. Got green onions. Grab it. Middle pile. There you go. Put it in there. Just dump it in. There you go. Somebody put a little bit too much cayenne in it. It's got a kick. It's got a kick.
I like the kick. That's fine.
All right. Recording that. All right. Itadakimasu. Let's eat. Try this out. Etouffee. You an asshole, dude. You know how much cayenne you put in this thing?
It's
Right
good
amount.
though.
Perfect.
But this is mostly kids eat this.
They can suffer.
Yeah.
The man up.
Mm-hmm.
Put some hair on that.
It's got a kick. Not a bad one. Nonde cara, vagaro.
I really want to take this to work tomorrow.
Same here.
Well, we've been trying to do deliveries up on Hansel for a while now. But
I would.
Everybody-
I would order this every night.
Oh my god.
Get sick of it.
I could fucking bankrupt.
well, that's the thing. You got to watch out. Louisiana food get you. Made with a roux. That's your most fattening part right there. That's smoked chicken though.
It's so
They're
good.
good.
Smoked chicken it definitely gives it a good flavor.
I'm still eating mine slowly. The one that we took home.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still eating it slowly because I'm just like, oh my god, this is so good.
That's like a week ago. That chicken's dead
Exactly. I'm still eating it slowly.
and it goes in your room right now. So,
Yeah, you should come with us next time.
and it's called Mark.
Yes.
What made you become a Marine? Or want to become a Marine?
What made me want to be a Marine? Well, I looked at all the branches collectively and I'm like, I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that, but I want that and I want to be that and I like the morals and values that they have. And I love the sense of pride. You know, to me that was a major thing. Is to be able to have pride in what I'm doing and in the uniform that I wear.
I think all branches have the pride in what they're doing. You know, I mean, you got good and bad apples everywhere, but in anything, like the police force or the fire department, whatever. But I think the Marines, man, would gave me such a hard on for the Marine Corps. I never had the honor of being called a Marine or anything, but I always wanted it. But is the camaraderie in
That
the Marine
too.
Corps.
So that was another reason why I chose the Marine Corps, was because I wanted a family, I wanted a home, I wanted a job. So I knew I wasn't going to go to college because it was going to cost too much. I was going to have to take loans. I would have been in debt. Didn't want none of that. So I went with the Marine Corps. And I've got so much. I can't say that the Marine Corps has really done anything bad for me. I see a lot of good shit that it's given me, like family and friends.
I think the Marine Corps is like life. You got a lot of people getting bad shit from the Marine Corps. Marine Corps is on a shelf. What you take from it, what you put into it, is what you want to get. That's it. So when
It's what you make out of it.
I hate when you see these young kids in there today, and it's like, Marine Corps ain't what it used to be. You were born yesterday. How the fuck you know what it used to be? And the Marine Corps is what you make it. I've been working for Marines for 22, 23 years now. I've seen some stupid shit, but man, I've seen some amazing things. Met some amazing people, all the way from boots to generals. What made you become?
For me, I'd say, ever since like when I was little, when I was like 7, I saw my first Marine Corps commercial, and that kind of just stuck around with me. And then following all through high school, I learned a little bit more that my great-grandfather served on Iwo Jima, and that he saw the flag get raised on Mount Suribachi. And
First one or the second?
the first one, he was there for it all. And I've seen him once or twice. He never really talked about it as much with me, but I respected it enough because I knew maybe it was something that bad that happened, so I didn't want to push it too much. But I wanted to follow in his footsteps. And granted, I'm not doing what he's doing right now, but I sure damn say that my family's proud of me. He's proud of me looking down at me now. And, I've also joined because I wanted to see things, different things, experience different things. Like, I didn't want to be a high school bum and walk around my hometown still, like most of them do. And I can happily say that right after high school, not even like 3 months after, I'm in Japan. So
I don't think they're walking around your town as a bum anymore. I think anybody that became that probably joined Antifa by now.
more likely.
What about you? Órale, falta, ¿qué pasó, man?
I would say I wanted to do Air Force first, and that was because I saw Top Gun as a kid. Yeah, I was all about Top Gun, and then when I went to the recruiter's office for the Air Force, they were like, "Hey, you're too tall," and I was like, "That's bullshit." But I didn't say it. I was just like, "All right, cool." And once your first impression of me is
How short you gotta be to be in the Air Force?
You can't be over like 6 feet, I think.
that's a lie.
Really?
That's a lie.
That's what they told me.
Yeah, that's what they told me.
I love flying.
That's why I was like, that's bullshit. And then it was like, okay, which branch is the hardest branch? And my brother was already a Marine. And then I was still doing my research. My brother came home from boot camp. He was such a dick. we were just going back and forth. And then the last thing he said to me was, "You wouldn't even fucking make it." I was like, bet. And I joined, and it was definitely the hardest thing in boot camp because I was sick all the time. I had pneumonia, bronchitis. I did my final PFT with pneumonia. I ended up getting the battalion Ironman, and that was about like the fucking crazy shit. And went to MOS school. 3 months later, after MOS school, went to Afghanistan, and I was out in country. Had Thanksgiving with my brother. That was probably the coolest thing.
You make him pay for Thanksgiving dinner?
Yeah, it just so happened we did a mission down to his fob, and that was probably the best Thanksgiving I ever had. It was my brother and I in the country. So I never looked back. So
Good.
I keep joining because all the crazy memories I made.
Well, guys, I think we're done for today. I think these guys' plates are like yelling for seconds. So we're gonna cut out, get in here and put this film together. Let these guys go back in the kitchen, get another plate. Talk to you guys later.